So done all the forms. I'd like to take you back to the first technique of Wing Chun, how to breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. As we're breathing in, you're bringing the energy up out of the ground. You're breathing through the feet, still concentrating dantian. So you're breathing in, and then breathing out through the feet. Grab the feet, grab with the toes and the heel just a little bit, not as hard as you can. 20%, 30%. So the hands come up, breathing in. Should take about 4 seconds. Make your fists, breathing out through the bottom of the feet, through the center of the foot into the ground. That should take about 4 seconds too. The more you breathe in, the more benefit for you. The more you breathe out, the more benefit for you. So I don't know, some teachers don't teach breathing, they teach fighting, but anyway. My teacher, first teacher, Wing Chun, was William Chun. What I noticed about him is very straight with all his techniques. He bends very well. You know, I can get down a bit, he can touch his forehead, I think, to his toe. I've seen him do it. He's a very, very strong breather. So I don't know, but he's a very strong breather. You know, fighting, you get punched or kicked in the guts, you're not a strong breather, that's pretty much you're going downhill from there. You've got to be able to, you know, do it. You know, you have to practice and your body will time it, but you've got to be able to take a blow, and that's through strong breathing. Muscles will only go so far. The breathing's a much, much better way. That's how we do it in Chinese boxing. So breathe in, 4 seconds. Breathing out. And so through the feet, imagine a bubble around you. I'm talking about chi now, so don't anyone get scared. You know, you've got your range around you. That's like a big bubble. When people talk to you or start hassling, or people stop breathing. So they lose their first technique they've ever learnt. Or even if they haven't learnt it, they stop breathing. You know, you might be really happy, you get a phone call, and all of a sudden, no breathing. You know, it's affected your whole body. So someone yells or something, your energy goes up and you stop breathing. Well, and if you do practice your breathing, then you can start using your voice a bit more properly. If you want to speak to an audience, you've got to speak from the dantian. You can't just speak from the throat all the time. It's a bit weak. So you really want to develop here in martial arts. Any Chinese boxing, I know Chinese boxing. Cross-training, people have been doing that the last 100 years to get better. I cross-train in the Chinese boxing styles. Anyway, breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. So you've got this big bubble, you've got all this worked out from my other videos. If you're breathing in and out through the feet, that's the whole thing. You have to stretch your whole body a particular way, so you're working the whole body as one muscle. Very hard. You'll have to ask more questions if you've got them, and I'll answer them. I'll try the best I can. Anyway, breathe in, breathe out. You've got to stop here for 3 years. You've got to develop that, so it's the strongest thing. Otherwise you get kicked in the guts and you're gone. I know about fighting. That's how you got to do it. So all the ones that don't want to say that you're doing it, just when no one's watching, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Doesn't matter what posture. Breathe in, breathe. put your hands here, breathe in, breathe out, feel the movement. Concentrate on that movement. This has to be the most powerful part. Otherwise, I don't know what you're doing. That's my opinion from what I've been learning. I'm very lucky with some of my masters. King Kong Chun, Wing Chun. Breathing exercises. The first exercise should be your strongest by the time you finish your training. Enjoy. What's his name?
Rick.
It's Rick, over and out. Hang on. How's it go? This is how we live now. Yeah?